Relative quiet dominates the Gaza Strip and the surrounding Israeli communities. But don't let this calm deceive you. The Israeli army's just moved out of Gaza after a short operation, during which 120 Palestinians, mostly armed men, were killed. 2 Israeli soldiers and a civilian were also killed during the operation. The sharp escalation has left much damage on both sides. An average of 50 rockets a day fell inside Israel in the past week. This barrage began shortly after Israel targeted a Hamas terror cell comprising Gazans and fighters from Iran and Syria. A limited Israeli ground incursion into the Gaza Strip, backed by the Air Force, targeted Hamas members responsible for launching rockets. It also aimed at the offices of Hamas leaders, the ousted Prime Minister Ismail Haniyeh and his Defence Minister Said Siam. As a result of the attack on Siam's office, a nearby house was hit, killing a 6-month-old baby.
Suddenly we heard an F-16 aircraft flying over. It fired a rocket which cut off the electricity. Rocks started falling and sand. The window was blown up and I couldn't see anything. The furniture, the cupboard were standing in my way and I couldn't see where he was. Then I heard the boy. He cried, but it wasn't a normal cry. It sounded like The
radio was on and they announced the death of the martyr child Muhammad al-Burai. I said, "This is my child." I came here and sat on the ground. I don't recall anything afterwards.
Meanwhile, in an 8-mile perimeter surrounding the northern Gaza Strip, Israeli communities suffered from Hamas's response.
My daughter lives here on the first floor. She has a little baby. They were in the house, and as they were going to close the window, the blast occurred.
He's still in shock from the intensity of the explosion.
A rocket fell in the middle of the kibbutz, close to the children's club. We had to escort each kid to his home, as they were terrified.
Less than a mile east of the Gaza Strip lies Nir Am, a small kibbutz with 200 residents. In the past 7 years, 750 rockets have hit Nir Am.
Often when things get bad late in the afternoon, so we'll just send the kids to sleep underground for the night. When we stand in front of it, and I'll show you the distance between the shelter and my house, there's no way you can get there with a Qassam on its way. No way on earth, you know, even if you're the fastest runner in the world.
Back in Gaza, an Israeli attack inside a populated neighborhood had brought about civilian casualties who were caught in the line of fire.
More than 30% of casualties were from children. Many of them died due to severe injured organs.
We'll keep on saying no to Israel, even if all our God-fearing children will die.
The Israeli army is now preparing for a large-scale incursion into Gaza, and Hamas will be waiting, fully armed and well-trained.